Hi everyone, it's Emilia here. Welcome to my YouTube channel and welcome to a new flower making tutorial. As the Easter is coming, I thought about making flowers which could go on Easter cards or Easter projects, and I have these cute yellow flowers here and I want to share a tutorial for them. So for those flowers I have used Lady E Design Leaves 002 die, and I'm using only that middle die from the set, okay? And for one flower I used like 2 layers. But when I die cut the Foamiran, I usually die cut 4 layers at the time, so you can fold your Foamiran in 4 and then you've got 4 layers cut at once. Okay, so we'll also need some green ink, some bigger stamens to go in the center of the flower. These are pearl stamens, tiny stamens. These are very small. I think these are 1 millimeter. Yellow Foamiran, scissors, something to make a hole in the center of your flower, and a little tool just to shape flower petals. I've got the, the earbuds, whatever you call them. I think earbuds, just to add a color in the center of the flower, iron and hot glue. And I will start. So I've got 4 layers already here, and I will cut little lines. Let me just focus that. Just very little, just to separate the petals a little bit more, but these are less than half centimeter, so I just go into the center of the flower. Okay, then I will separate my, so I've got 2 layers here and 2 layers here, and I will add a little bit of color just on the top of on my top layer. So that will be my top layer, and this one will be my top layer, because I've got 2 layers in both flowers. Okay, so now I can separate them. So I will make 2 flowers. So I start with the iron. It's on the way to maximum, between medium and maximum, and this is ordinary iron. It's not a craft iron, it's just travel iron, that's why it's smaller. So I will place my flower on the iron just for a few seconds, because I found the yellow foam not so stretchy, and when I make it warmer on the iron it becomes softer. Then I fold all the petals together and twist them and kind of squash them in the center, something like that. Then I will unfold them, and I will shape each petal. Some starting like on the bottom of the petal, and the others on the top. So I gently with my fingers stretch it on the ball, and I've got my first layer. I will do the same with the second one. So a few seconds on the iron, release that, so you can fold it in half, and the last petal go here on the top, and just gently squash. First twist a few times and then squash, and then unfold it. Again, trying to stretch some petals from the top and some from the bottom. And this will be the second layer. Oh, that's it. So we've got the second one. I will do those as well, as my iron is hot. Place on the iron for a few seconds. Fold and just twist a few times. There is no rolling needed here. Like usually we roll the flowers, it's you don't have to do it. So these are the flowers, you know, just reminds me of Easter because they are yellow, but also many of you have that set, and I thought it would be nice to create, you know, to use it the most, to create flowers which you can use for many occasions with one set. And it's always, you know, good idea just to use what you have already at home instead of buying new products. And the last one. So I will turn my iron off now. Let me just turn it off and I will put it on the side. Bring the glue closer. So I'm going to make some Easter eggs, like cards, and also some cards, and I think this will be just perfect. Okay, second layer. You can see that the petals go a bit crazy, but that's fine. So for the one flower I will use 5 little stamens. Oh, I forgot to mention that the little wire would be helpful as well, because then when I've got them kind of together equal on one side, I can place that wire on the top and fold the stamens over and fold the wire. This way I will put them through the center all at once. And I starting the gluing my flower from the top, so I take the layer with that green center, which will be my top layer, pull them just not too well, I leave them quite long here, as you can see, so they are almost long as my petals, and then I take that bigger one which will go in the center. Now I have to do it gently because I don't want to push any of those little stamens. So when it's kind of halfway or maybe near the bottom, I am going to add a dot of a glue from the top here, but not a lot. Okay, then I will pull that big one and also kind of squash my flower from the bottom. I can move my stamens how I want them now. So this is first layer. Okay, so now I will take the second one which hasn't got the color, and I will make a bigger hole in the center. Just this way it will be easier to put all of that through. And I just go through it gently, and now trying not to overlap the petals. So you can see that the bottom petals go between the petals on the top layer. I will separate that for a second so I can add a dot of a glue here between the layers and push that, okay, from the bottom. This way we've got our first flower. And what I will do, I will maybe show you first how it looks. So it is like that. I really like them. Oh, that's cute. And then what you can do, just trim off all of those stamens, just not very close to the flower, and then I like to secure it with a little bit of glue. So I will just leave it upside down for a few seconds, okay? And I will do the same with the second flower. And yeah, that will be it actually. So again, I've got 4 stamens. I take one more. Oops. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A wire goes on top, fold the stamens, fold the wire. I hope I'm staying in focus because I'm looking on my hands, so I cannot say. Make a hole in the center, put them all through, Just leave them quite long. With my finger I'm just trying to spread them a little bit before I will put that bigger stamen, okay? And then glue on the top, pull that big stamen and just separate those little ones. So we've got that, and we need a bottom layer with bigger hole. So I just pull that gently, it should go easily. And again I will just add a dot of a glue between the layers. And that's our second flower is ready. So cute. I just like them, and I had to share it with you because I thought that, you know, many people maybe will use that tutorial to create similar flowers. Trim that off and secure. Oh, not this one. So if you make Foamiran flowers or paper flowers, I have a group on Facebook actually called Handmade Foamiran and Paper Flowers, and I would love to invite you to join our group. You can share any flowers made with paper or foam there, and that would be lovely to see you there and to see more flowers on the group. The group is really nice, and we've got many people who creates really pretty flowers, so you can be inspired, or you can learn, or you can maybe share your experience. Let me check if this is okay. Almost ready. So these are the flowers I created today. I hope you like them, and I hope you will use that tutorial to create your own. I will show you the I've got the eggs here. I'm starting just to making these, so they will go, you know, on my eggs. Really pretty. And I want to thank you very much for watching as usual, and for coming to my channel, for commenting. It means really a lot to me, and it pushes me, you know, it gives me a kick to do more tutorials, to share my experience with Foamiran with you, and it's really rewarding for me. So thank you very much. Have a lovely day. Bye.